mental health and mental illness.
Health is the well-being of your mind. If you're happy one day, that's good mental health, but if you're sad the other, that's bad mental health. Mental illness can affect your mental health.
Mental health can be affected by lifestyle choices. You can have a good mental health, but still have a mental illness.
Depression is something that ranges on a subjective spectrum. It can range from extreme and heavy outbursts of sadness and disappointment to absolute emptiness and numb sensations in the mind.
It is all dependent on the person and how the depression itself affects them. It's an extremely complex mental illness with many different levels, which is why people find it so hard to find its full magnitude and severity.
People often become mixed up in their minds while trying to explain what it is, as well as the logistics behind it.
This as a result makes it harder for people to come out as they're scared that people won't quite understand the depths of what they're feeling.
For some people, upsetting or stressful life events such as bereavement, divorce, illness, redundancy and job-related problems or money worries.
Issues may also combine to cause depression. This is often referred to as a downward spiral of depression. For example, if you had a traumatic experience such as a bad breakup, then you are likely to start drinking and then get ill. This causes a large amount of depression all at once.
Depression is something that has been ongoing since just before my 12th birthday. Naturally, I had to learn how to adapt to it, as well as how it made me feel and how it played with my mind. I had experienced multiple levels of depression, ranging from complete numbness to what felt like undying sadness. A perspective on something can change how your mind treats it, so I decided to take that route and perceive it as something that complied with my optimism, which caused a knock-on effect to make me happier in life and look at things with a more optimistic perspective. I then started to look at what to do with my life to nullify it further. So I decided to pick up some hobbies and occupy myself with things I enjoyed. It's all about doing what your mind complies with, so long as it's ethically and morally right, and so long as it helps you get by in life in terms of recovery.
I found that to cope with my depression, changing my perspective worked best. Instead of thinking about what I wanted to do or who I wanted to be, I thought about how I wanted to get there, or what I wanted to do in the future. By thinking about the hows and the whys, it helped me to progress out of my depressed state and kind of develop myself as a person into someone happier.
It's like a numbing feeling. Everything just feels a little bit less. So when you're happy, it's just and when you're sad, it's the worst bit that you remember feeling. And you know that's how you should be, but instead of missing how you used to feel, you don't feel much of anything. For me, I've never really figured out a way to stop feeling depressed. There's no routine. Instead, I wait it out and try and make myself go outside, exercise and talk to people. I find it really difficult to ever talk about my depression, and it's even harder to talk about it when I'm in it. But I think it's very important to talk to trusted family and friends, even if it's not in person. I can't promise it'll make it better, but I think there are little things that help me and could help you. Some ways to cope and reduce the symptoms of depression is to stay in touch and try to keep in touch with family and friends. They might be able to help you with something you're struggling with. Being more physically active can always help emptying your mind. Limit your consumption of alcoholic drinks because alcohol acts as a depressant and can worsen the symptoms. Eating healthier food can always help. It regulates the bodily functions and can cleanse the body of bacteria that may make you feel ill, and maybe making a routine can help, as it can help organise your mind.